Anyone who has been watching my face, wait and enter while I set up. Pleasure to see anyone who I cannot see but is in the stream regardless. My game of Control that I intended to play this morning. Now, I am on this road to affiliate, long road though it be, and I want to shout out a good bit of love to my buddy Fallen Thespian. Did some posts unsolicited the other day on the Twitter, so appreciate that. You can jump in on my Twitter, my Facebook. I'm all Major Zach, but right now, you know, we're gonna get into this game. Watch me get spooked. Feel free to follow if you are so inclined. But for now, I'd like to start off this stream with a nice explosion dedicated to my dear friend, Fallen Thespian. I love fire. I actually just burnt some boxes in the driveway because I really enjoy fire. I just think it's really interesting watching things go from coal to ashes. Be real, I got a little bit of a firebug going on. Bonthez! Explosions in your name. Got some burns when I was younger for playing with some fire. Not the brightest idea, I tell you that. But we all learn our lessons in life, I think. And I wouldn't be who I am today if I hadn't sustained my burns. Not unlike our protagonist right here, who is... You know, she's going under her own sort of journey. Check on our goals here, our missions. Kill enemies in the executive center, yeah. We gotta find Mashall. Went to the research sector, so maybe I'll burn some trash. Get a strange line. I don't need. I didn't read. The Astral exhibition was originally built for the astronauts to use as a training location, a place to grow accustomed to the sights and sounds of the astral plane before diving into the real. We could have done a better job with it, but redacted, being stingy with the budget. However, once we discovered the redacted, we decided to repurpose the space, or to how zoos hope familiar surroundings will affect the well-being of their animals. Hope to observe the redacted's behavior, environment similar to its home. So far, it just breaks everything we put in with it, but Rome wasn't built in a day. New naming conventions have been established for this astral entity known as the Astral Spike. Outdated terms report have been acted. Of course they have. Like the word of the day. Does it strike you as odd that Darling insists on having us appear in those bizarre videos of his? I mean, we just stand there. He doesn't even let us have lines or anything. Don't get me wrong, beats a day in the lab. Plus, it's always great to work with you. Oh yeah, I finished the comparative analysis of the 2 black rock samples you Prism, or whatever you call it. I file them in the usual place under C for Carla. A handy mnemonic device, right? Haha. Anyway, let me know if there's anything you want to discuss about the data. I'll gladly explain. Maybe we could chat about it over some drinks or dinner even. I can't remember the last time I had a good steak. Maybe we could go together after work sometime. I'm free tomorrow. All the best, Hubert. Man, that's not an analysis at all. See the astral spike data.
An early hypothesis was that the mindscape of the astral plane is subjective. But that was fast proven wrong. It's an actual place, not a construct of the mind, even though it is with our minds that we enter and experience it. But then, one could argue that that's the case with all reality.
I do.
We've been able to record footage of the astral plane by monitoring the brain activity of those experiencing it. That is the only concrete material that has come out of the astral plane expeditions. Apart from one shocking exception. In the astral plane footage, we're always in the vicinity of the pyramid. We've concluded that this, not the entire plane, is what the board controls. We have glimpsed movement, native species, always in the distance, and yet contact was made. We don't have footage of this, a technical malfunction, but when one of our astronauts returned, a brain cloud, an astral fugue, had hitchhiked a ride in his head. It ruptured out, killing the subject in question. It's a relentless predator, pursuing thoughts, minds, lethal to those the entity feeds on. Proper containment protocols are to be observed when dealing with it.
I think I ran away from that. Recovery. Load faster, accuracy. For that for armored enemies. Yeah. I thought it was like a 6-shooter. Definitely gonna use that for armored enemies. Are you kidding? Switch back. Get my efficiency up. Like, you don't need to be wrapping off like... I think we should do more like... See how it goes. Okay. Alright, I can rock with that. I could lean with it too. It's probably not something I should have said. But I could lean and also rock. I feel like this is a bit of fun I should have right now. Ready? Good to have a bit of... Somewhere in this research sector, and I just gotta float around, I guess, until I find him. Not the guy, is it? I hope it's not the guy. You know what, it's not unreasonable to assume that he might be in the shelter. Oh, cool. Different part of the thing. Different effect. I'll remember that. Seems fitting. That's where I would hide if I was a coward. You like the way I just, like, fled the entrance? If I was a coward, I would hide. Or I think I will. Don't be on fire. I can carry that. Oh shit. Oh yeah, baby. Up. Gonna search the whole thing. It implies that you have to. No one's arguing with me. Arguing with myself. Is there anything back? File. Oh no! Cool when you fly away from those. I'm gonna have to go down here and get all the life I saved before. Oh, it's leading me in, is it? Guess I gotta go down there, huh? Parapsychology? See what it means about later group. In there. Do one of these for my hand. It keeps sounding like something's gonna happen. That definitely looks like a way through the... That could be a thing, yeah. I would prefer if that wasn't a thing.
Constantly changing labyrinth. Can never pass through. intentional research. Every measure of security.
Thanks for that. I'm sure it wasn't supposed to be spooky at all. Open pit. Okay. Well, I'm allowed to go through here. Probably need a key for this. Okay. Rate of fire boost. Okay. It usually seems something bad. That was entertaining. Definitely feels. Oh, I didn't know I was going toe to toe with that guy. Like, maybe I'll punch him one and zip out. I don't think I have a zip out ability, though. It'd be cool if I had a zip out. Like, I could just be a zipper. Kind of seems like it'd be in the spirit of the game I'm playing. Ah. Loobity-doo. Alright, parakinesiology. I guess I'm gonna go try and figure out this puzzle some more. Not a big fan of that. I don't know, maybe I contain it? I feel like I have to run around and figure this puzzle out before it lets me go anyplace else. Puzzle's not terribly hard, as long as you don't die in it. I got a lot of anxiety about this one last time. Now it's gonna come up here. Just like pressing buttons now. Okay, no, it's just destroying shit, which is brilliant, but I feel like I have to outrun it or something. Gotta close this one and then switch them back to open. That closes them both. I have to run away now. That's not gonna do anything for me. Okay.
What was the Bureau doing with that thing?
I got it. I figured it out. But it's also unclear what the Bureau was doing with that thing. I wouldn't have done anything with it.
Someone answer, damn it! We need backup down here.
Seems right. Seems right. Answer?
Marshall, are you still there?
Shit. We're so close. We need to hurry.
Hurrying. I can't cleanse it without cleansing it. Yes! Bodies dropping. And strangely, the bodies will never hit the floor. Just gonna check my messages. Okay, I gotta say the crow counting rhyme. Does anyone know the crow counting rhyme? It goes 1 for sorrow, 2 for joy, 3 for sickness, 4 a boy, 5 for... Maybe it's 1 for sorrow, 2 for joy, 3 for marriage, 4 a boy, 5 for sickness, 6 for death, and 7 is for the goddess herself. As requested by my wife. Wait, did they just rematerialize or did I miss them? I don't like the idea of them rematerializing at all. I like the idea of them staying gone. Although, if you cleared them and they just weren't there for the rest of the game, it might just ruin the whole feel with the bodies hanging around the ceiling the entire game. Oh well, I'm just gonna cleanse this control point like I'm supposed to. I have often wondered what happens if you cleanse a control point and you don't... And you, like, don't cleanse it. Sorry. Not if you cleanse it and then you don't cleanse it, but then if you just don't. Let's cleanse this one. Keeps cleansing. See, the whole hallway opens up. Imagine on black.
If anyone is listening, we've encountered heavy resistance. We've fallen back to the luck department. All agents are ordered to converge here.
Luck and probability, too. Alright, well, I'll just go there then.
Marshall, can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you. Who is this?
Finally.
My name is Jessie Faden. I'm coming to help.
Faden. Hold on. I'm setting the elevator for you. We need to talk.
You got that right.
Yeah. Giving the orders here. I thought I was the director.
More of you? Really?
Yikes! I don't like the ones that explode on me. I can deal with these ones. They're just shooter guys. Oh. I just had to do a fight scene while I waited for this friggin' elevator. But it looks like it opened up a lot of the facility now. But I am finding Mashall. You know what? I should change my title to follow Finding Mashall. Finding Mashall.
Welcome to the party, ma'am. Mashall is right down the hall.
They've got their hedron resonance things, right? gonna claim this control point. It seems like an unnecessary control point after the last one. I basically just walked down a hallway. There's info over here, so I'll scoop that up. Stick with like that. Yeah. Looks like it's making tea. But also it might be taunting me at the same time. Why are you all... What's wrong with you? I don't like this. He seems like he might be glowing a little and not really permitted. I guess.
There you are. I was starting to worry.
Yeah. What kind of operation are you running here?
Congratulations on your appointment, Director Faden. I'm Helen Mashall, head of Bureau Operations. Zachariah's dead then, and I assume you found his gun.
Just call me Jesse. Trench told me to find you. He said you could help.
And he told you this through the hotline. Makes sense.
None of this phases her?
Oh.
Really?
Here's the situation. Darling created the HRAs in a lab nearby. We need more if we're gonna survive this attack. My rangers can't secure the lab alone, not against those things. We need more firepower.
At least she seems to know what's going on here. She could know about Dylan.
I can clear out the hiss. I'll be your firepower.
That's a good answer.
Is she testing me?
Darling has systems in place to protect his labs. This should help you get past them. We'll talk more after you clear out the hiss.
You gave me
Rangers,
some.
let her through. We'll have to lock the door behind you. Sorry, but we can't risk a breach.
Alright, there's info to be had here, and I want to get it. Info? There's the info. There's always something in one of these.
I see rangers over there. We have to help them.
radiation! Guess they're yielding lots of firepower and shit here. I carry one of those. Dazed. Nope. It doesn't like this. Oh, I was trying to approach that health, and yet they took mine. Although I did mess some stuff up. I think it was just preparing me for being messed up. So maybe I'll check to see what upgrades I got. Or upgrade myself if I've earned them. Health boost. Build energy. Alright, let's go try and make a mess. Sorry if anyone knew her. I just couldn't have her hanging out here like this.
Last anyone heard, he was taking a security team into containment. The reason is currently unknown.
I'll take this. Okay. I can't help it if I like to blow things up. Maybe I could help it, but I would refuse to. given the option. Boss fight? Boss fight! Hey! Sandfall, what's up, Dylan, by the way? How you doing, man? Nope, they're gonna get eaten up really quick by this guy. Shield strength. You got a shield, I got a shield, everybody's got a shield. I like having a shield too. What I can do. Yep, you're gonna throw something? I picked it up too late. You know, it would have been good if I hadn't. He's gonna throw something again. I'm gonna work my way around. Dylan, who we also work in the same place, Dylan? Because there are a lot of Dylans around. I'm thinking this is the specific Dylan that I thought it was, though. And if it wasn't, then I'm getting my Dylans mixed. Does anyone have my back on this playing field? Not that guy. Oh no. Oh. Well, I hope you're well, and any changes you've undergone have been only to the best. You gotta not let him hit me. I just died, I think. Yeah, it was definitely a death. Ooh, IT's the coolest. I'm getting into business school here this spring. Where are you going to school, buddy? Any place I've heard of? I die a lot in games, by the way.
Oh, these charts. As if you can find anything in this place.
Darling sure found enough places to hide. That weirdo's got labs everywhere.
He does have labs everywhere. I like it. Seems like places to go once it's not blocked off. Wakefield. That's pretty neat. I mean, I've never worked someplace I also went to, which is pretty cool. Oh. He's just gonna run straight into it, isn't he? Aha! Yeah! Getting into the fight now. Come on, drop your guard, drop your guard. And I'll put mine up. Yeah, we're gonna do the floating fighter thing. Boom. Where'd you go? Oh, I dropped it too soon. Alright, you're gonna fly. You're gonna fly. Then he throws. Okay, he's got the jump thing and the throw, and then the hand up and the throw. So if he's rolling up, you just gotta dodge the guy. Ooh. That's gonna be neat. You're like, hey, don't mind me. It's just the same old person that you knew as a child. But at the same time, it's weird getting to know people who you knew as a child. You get to kind of take on new experiences, new relationships. Of course, I've been having the flip where I like hang out and take care of my folks like they used to take care of me lately, so it's offered me a new perspective. Okay, step one, I'm gonna roll in with a fire extinguisher to blow some stuff in the sky. Hi. Up, skip, fall, jump. Oh, I don't really need anything sky high till later, so I'll just dissolve that. Can I get on top of this? Nice. Am I ready? Ready or not? Here we go. Okay, do your float thing. Do your float thing. Do your float thing. And I'll do my float thing. Yeah! Pyrokinesis battle! Why would you run in on that? Hit me. Come on, come on, come on. Come on. Come on. I want that. Die! You die too, for all I care. And you. Hey, man. I like spam. Not like anyone else's chatting me, Nightbot. I can get emotes. It's alright. Nightbot is so particular. I really appreciate emotes. I don't know what was said. Can't scroll up. Maybe I can. Hold up. I'd love to see all my spammy emotes. It would be great, though. I definitely, like, want to see that. It's not something I don't want to see. What kind of Nightbot is that? What kind of craziness? Cool now. Or PogChamps. Okay, I feel the PogChamp. or whatever. I don't understand it, but I feel it. I feel like some sort of compliment. Of course, I'm an old man in my heart and soul, so maybe it'll work this time. A big control point. Neat. Too bad this guy died. Are these all the people I failed to save? I feel that way. Alright, the glowing is because they have the hedron resonance things. Do some light reading. Intrusive pattern. That was an actual light? You know, some games I feel... Oh, this game's fun. It's called Control. It's an epic game. And, I just really enjoy it. Synchronicity Lab. Where'd I come in from, though? The shelter area. Then there's something down there. Yeah, this game is called Control. You basically have a supernatural entity living inside you or something. And you gotta come around here and you become active space. You become the director, right? RA Lab. Okay, I guess I gotta continue onward now.
This way to the lab? Okay. You must like these HRAs. Sounds like Darling built them. And most of the things around here. If Mashall can't help us with Dylan, he's our next best bet.
I found Dylan.
Assuming he's not dead. Or taken over by the hiss.
Anyway, she's looking for her little brother, Dylan, who could be dead or taken over by the hiss. Pretty cool. You get all these powers and stuff as you go, and you're the director, and... Field efficiency really just, like, made that last battle, though. Hey, there's a door over here that I can go. Fuck out of the way. Yeah, it's all you. You get to go around here and you solve puzzles and stuff. And try and find your little brother, and I'm gonna talk to this computer, I think. Okay. I need that one. I don't need this one. There it is. Card game with psychological horror themes. HRA Lab. I like this game because it plays like a movie. It's kind of scary, and I'm not big on scary things, honestly. I like a chill time, relax, have a good...
You led me here. Any idea how to make it work?
Okay. Black rock prisms. Alright, let's read some stuff. Hiss clusters are unique in that they are concentrated manifestations of Hiss resonance without the need of a host. Hiss clusters are dense spherical compressions of Hiss resonance that serve support functions in the hierarchy of Hiss entities. Clusters are capable of replenishing Hiss hosts with infusions of resonance. Not heal any physical damage inflicted on the organic host, but rather seems to rejuvenate them, allowing them to endure more bodily harm than normally possible. The fact that Hiss makes an effort to preserve its corrupted hosts underlies a level of awareness and discretion that was previously just speculation on my part. Can this entity be considered an individual or simply an extension of the Hiss as a whole? Capturing one alive would be quite interesting. I like card games that are cool. Don't understand how you could finish it. You'll have to send me a link or something so I can check that out. Hiss warped. The Hiss warp only paranatural abilities similar to drifters. They're able to telekinetically shield themselves with nearby material and launch objects at their target. These entities are particularly destructive and difficult to kill, possibly indicating a greater internal reinforcement of Hiss resonance. But why do certain Hiss display paranatural abilities while others rely on Bureau firearms? Do certain corrupted entities have less potential than the hosts that become Hiss warped? Or is this perhaps an indication of evolution or maturation of the Hiss corruption? Are there other stages of evolution yet to be found? What if the Hiss inhabits a host for a month, a year? Do hosts expire after a certain amount of time? Does the corruption become too strong for an organic body to endure? Okay. If you want to check out a card game to play with friends, check out Cosmos. It was made by a friend of mine who, out in Colorado. Absolutely brilliant game. It's about being like a young galaxy creating god against other galaxy creating gods, and you basically set an end game scenario. It's great. You can play it like a bunch. Like Cosmos. COSMOS. Card game. Time and well done. Astronauts. Chosen individuals who explore and document the astral plane by making physical contact with the X-ray light box in the hypnosis lab. Section of the Parapsychology Division. Physical and psychological training is vital for the repeated transition between planes known as dives. After each dive, astronauts must undergo a redacted session in the cognitive recording chairs to record their experience in the gathered data is conclusively proven that redacted within the astral plane vary wildly between astronauts. On rare occasions, these dives result in losses, often occurring when teams encounter aggressive astral entities. Threshold Kids proposal. This is creepy. With the recent arrival of the Redacted, there are certainly glaring gaps in the Bureau's ability to educate and raise the young Redacted. There are no other Redacted for Redacted to play with, and Redacted is expected to learn about a frightening new concept. Redacted will require a slow, Redacted-friendly introduction to paranatural topics. With this in mind, let me introduce the Threshold Kids, a television show in which a cast of cheerful puppets explain the dangers of living at the Bureau, but also show the fun side of the paranatural. Budget would be minimal. I took a few puppet making courses at my local community center. We can have research staff build the sets, record the footage, and even do the voices. It'll be good for morale, and I guarantee Redacted will respond positively to these videos. We can't expect a Redacted to enjoy lectures and people in lab coats, but as television has proven for years, Redacted love puppets. Oh, they got some children up on here, huh? What else is on collection? Hotline call? The hotline.
I'm averse to using objects of power. I don't want to lean on things I ultimately can't trust.
And yet,
but the ashtray and the cigarette, smoking there forever, have their uses. The ashtray maze they conjure is an impossibly changing labyrinth that no one but the binder, and those the binder invites, can ever pass through.
Am I gonna bind that?
The things we
That's why
hid
he's
in
smoking.
dimensional research. The things Darling studies. The danger and the risk involved. Call for every measure of security and protection I could bring to the table. The maze, hands down, is our strongest lock. I gave Darling and his chosen crew license to pass through the maze. Lately, I've started to think I should revoke that license.
Yeah, like I said, it plays like a movie. Kind of creepy, just kind of rolls forward. Really like it. Build efficient. Recovery. I wasn't talking through that, I was just... I use that launch all the time, though. Damage against armor. Headshot damage. Do I get headshots a lot? Shatter. I don't really use shatter. Your fire boost. That would be great. That'd be nice. Faster. Shatter. 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 Armor though. Grouping. Skills. Read all the things, now we're gonna do the thing that's gonna make a scary thing happen, probably. Could I say thing a little more?
Hello again, Director. It appears we have a new problem. We need to get the HRA machine.
How'd she get here?
I've replaced a couple of spark plugs, but this looks a bit more complicated.
Darling must have had a system. Randomness isn't in his nature. The punch cards, the symbols, the terminals. How do they connect?
I'll see what I can do.
Gotta get a bunch of stuff around the office, huh? Cards and stuff.
So, we need to find all the punch cards.
Thanks. Just left them laying around, huh? Can we affect this? Configuration. You should do one like this. Or like that. I had that coming.
Each punch card should correspond to a terminal.
No. Or have that dark one. Where is 4? 4, that's 5.
These whiteboard drawings may be important.
I know, I'm already using them. 4 is upstairs, I think. Whatever, how many times have you said thing today? Four people down. Don't know what's gonna hit them.
It looks like he was working on something to do with these symbols.
I'm doing the symbols. Oh. I did the wrong one over there.
What do the symbols mean?
What indeed? Now it reads like the one down there. Too powerful for their use. Do it now.
What do these whiteboards mean?
Quiet, you. No, I don't do that. It puts everything on my...
Try different combinations.
Yep.
One of them has to work.
Thanks for that. Thanks. Put them in randomly then, huh? You try separate combination. There, how do you feel now with all your punch cardiness? On. I feel good about that one. Looks like this one. Then okay. 3 of those there. What does it? What indeed? Right side, huh? I feel like it has to tell you somewhere, but I'm so bad at this. That way. Go try and collect our cards again. Dark on the right, but otherwise empty. I think that's number 2. Maybe it's the other one that I put in number 4. Could be something. Get back in. Giving you like a huge start. Our way in. variable. Out. Put those changing variables into 3. Out. 1. And at 4 maybe? Try that. Fours. Four says dark on the right again up here. Here's the one. We are happy like that with them. Happy. Last one. 5. Straight up a puzzle. It makes a sound when you're correct. Why am I stuck here? Start the punch card term. Activate the HR aim. Feeling like that one's. One, two. See what's on the whiteboards. Strong. Changing variable. Those two around, I guess. That leaks out. On our way in. That one looks like it's. Any ideas? Powerful. Where? Dark on the left. 3. Out on the right. I have no idea. Like, so at a loss. Oh, man. Mentions. Feedback loop. Powerful for use. That means it doesn't go in either of those. First one appears to be the same, though. Those two are too powerful for you. That needs 5 spot is the area where it's located. Half black 5. our patch on the. I'm gonna try this one. 5 spot. Arrow that goes to 5. Dark one in 5 spot. Number 1 goes to number 1. Marks there twice. There. That doesn't there. This says 2 and 3 are changing variables. Three. Yeah, we'll do it 2 now. 5 is there, which means 4 would be the one that I still have in my pocket. I can switch around 2 or 3, likely in this game, to get to different places. Says that goes. That sounded great. Great sound, wasn't it? I have conquered the thing. Of course, we're all just gonna like roll up on it in this space that we're in.
The prism shattered. Darling's prototypes have a lot of issues. We need a new plan.
Thanks for telling us we need a plan, Operational Director.
We need more Blackrock prisms to make this machine work. Darling has another lab down in the Blackrock processing site.
I know, I nailed it!
That must be where he keeps the prisms.
I've been to maintenance already. I can find my way.
But how long will that take? Nothing here is simple. I need to ask her now, before I go.
I need something from you first. What do you know about Dylan Faden?
I knew this was coming. Lives are at stake here, and we need this machine working to save those lives. Once that is done, Director Faden, then we can talk.
She's right. As much as I don't want to admit it, I'm the only one who can help.
Fine. I'll get the prisms first.
Dylan will have to wait just a little longer.
Sorry, Dylan, you
But
gotta
don't
wait.
Call me Director.
Call me
Jesse is
Jesse. Jesse.
I'll call you Faden. Here, you'll need this keycard.
Thanks.
There's level
Emily Pope has set up
4.
a base in Executive. Once I have the prism, I'll meet you there.
Right. I'll move out immediately. And keep an eye out for Darling. Finding him might be the key to stopping the hiss.
Why is she creeping now?
It's just one large-scale HRA. It's there now. We are about to be exposed to a different kind of resonance. Hostile, viral, invasive resonance. That's what the Hedron resonance amplifiers are for. Taking the protection Hedron can provide us, and keeping us from being wiped out.
Here, this will lead back to Central Research.
I'm actually really pleased with the way I solved that puzzle. It took me much longer than I wanted it to, but I got it done. Okay, it seems like there's gonna be a fight scene here, because there's always a fight scene in this room. No fight. Gonna be a ritual division later in this game, which is pretty dope. Going back up, I suppose. Ooh. Go to the executive sector. I still gotta kill some. I might see what else I'm gonna do for my got beautiful sleep dogs who might enjoy having a nap together. I said I was gonna go out for a party today, but I don't know if I'm feeling a party. My wife's been out of town. I've been missing her, and maybe I'll chill in and binge Netflix. Oh, thank you. Thank you. Very cordial reception. So, I'm thinking that need to maybe just sit in, you know? There we go. There's someone who's around here somewhere. There we go. There we are. Eat. Right? More brutal music to indicate the death of someone who's coming up. I'll punch you like I'm on meth. What? Not necessary. Ha 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 ha! I blew him up. Whoop. Oh, this seems nice. A couch. Shooting from. Top. I feel like you might be shooting down on me. Only one thing to do, Lee do. Where's that guy who's shooting at me all the time? Those guys could have used some Hedron resonance. I know, the whole way like the clouds come up and like explosions happen is just like a smooth transition. Like, I like the way it leaves you with enough stuff that actually blows up and it comes through and blows up for you. Like fire extinguishers. People don't think of them as explosive. But you know, you pierce them and they go boom. Because they're under pressure. Pretty sure I was just like mission there for a second. Missions, kill enemies in the sector. Good.
Resonance is the key.
This guy loves his resonance.
Vibration, frequencies, waveforms, fields we didn't know were there. It's physics.
I really like the whole, like, the way the game comes through.
In complex interaction,
You end up, like, getting to throw things back and, like, fly around. It gets cooler as you go. I haven't gotten as many powers this time.
Hedron is communicating with me.
Hedron?
It's trying to warn me of something imminent.
Who? What?
I've been using every known method to analyze the data. Exposing myself to it. I'm seeing things and overcome by compulsion. It's not just data, it's protection. It's benign.
I'm beginning to think there's like a lot of different alien forces at work in the background of this game.
We are about to be exposed to a different kind of resonance. Hostile, viral, invasive resonance. That's what the Hedron resonance amplifiers are for. Taking the protection Hedron can provide us.
All the rest of that, but not really all of hotlines. Objects of power are holders to the other. They hold the reins. We are failing in translating hyperal concepts, secrets, nor this message. I love it when things make sense. Grouping it. Hot. Fun. Go up here, maybe there's... Nope, sealed. Maybe I'll get to push those open later in the game. Just for a little reference, it implies earlier in the game that the things are weaker if you, like, shoot them out of the sky. On communicate, or, Central Executive? No. We go down to Central Executive and... Wow. Okay. I know where Blackrock Processing is, I just gotta find it. Wanted to destroy my appropriate... Someone get me some mods, please. I want the mods. Okay. Oh, sweet. Central Executive.
Welcome back.
Hope wants us to compile all of Darling's data entries from the past month.
She wants us to crack Darling's personal logs? No.
Matter. Okay.
Crucify us if he finds out. Who does
Abilities. Yeah, we need to be able to launch those back at this point. Fact. Be able to people around it, I think. I think so. And that's an extra person.
she think she is authorizing that kind of data breach?
Killed one. Plus 10%. Large enemies. Large damage. I mean, I could get extra melee damage. Kind of pointless.
Hiding something, and I agree. The HRAs alone are proof Darling knew more than he let on.
mutations in his corrupted organisms vary so wildly. What's the connection?
Peace be with you. Take it easy, everyone. Follow Zanval. Wait, is that a thing I can do? There's like a so Zanval. How do you do it? Yay, I did it! Have another real-time discussion with her.
Hi, Jesse.
This place has a bad habit of moving around, huh?
So you noticed the building shifts. Did you know that 39% of Bureau accidents are caused by the shifts? It's true. I ran the numbers myself.
So they're dangerous.
Yeah.
Oh, very. Yet one time, a shark got shifted into a meeting room along with over 2,000 gallons of water. It was a tiger shark. Darling's pet research project. I forget what he was researching.
How do people work here?
Carefully. A lot of employees.
I keep finding traces of Darling, but still can't find him. Where could he be?
Gonna be the big bad
He's
guy.
usually in his office in research or one of his labs. Dr. Darling has quite a few all around the Bureau. Could be hiding in any one of them. I check myself, but I don't have access to most of them.
Sounds like I touched a nerve.
He didn't let you into his labs?
Not all of them, no. Some had volatile material. It's ridiculous. I mean, this whole place is volatile material. Could have at least thought up a more convincing lie. I mean, how can I work without access to all the data possible?
Sounds like a power struggle.
You said you're an assistant?
Oh, it's just a title. I'm a scientist, a researcher. I work for Dr. Darling. See, when Bureau agents go out in the field, the sites of altered world events, we study the materials, the altered items they bring back. It's always something we've never seen before, and studying them requires new instruments, methodologies, sometimes entirely new fields of science.
Emily really loves her job.
See, there's no guidebook for what we do here. Everything that happens at the Bureau, including the science, is without precedent.
What exactly is the Ocean View Motel?
That's a bigger question than you might think. You see, I have extreme doubts that the motel is a single place. I mean, look at all the doors inside it. Where do they all go? We know that one door leads to the oldest house, but how come we can only ever open that one door? Maybe to open a door, you have to have entered through it. So if every door leads to a different dimension, plane, reality, whatever you want to call it, then I believe that the motel is firm proof that parallel universes exist.
Does Darling agree with that?
I haven't told him yet. I'm waiting until I can prove it.
What can you tell me about control points?
They're nexus points of the oldest house's unique energies. Now, I wrote a 30-page proposal hypothesizing that we could siphon energy directly from them. Darling didn't even get through the first page before he turned it down.
Right. And, has anyone ever used them to teleport around?
What? No. What, I mean, you mean physically? No, not that I've ever heard of. Why?
Because
that's what we're doing.
That's how they work for me.
What? Really?
In-game
Oh
explanation of fast travel.
More tests.
I love that.
Let's hold off on the tests until later, okay?
Not really a great
Okay.
game if you're just sitting in the lab getting tested
this
the whole
blows my
time.
control point theories right out of the water. I love it.
See you soon.
Be careful out there.
Yeah, too. Oh, I got now their personal mod icon. Energy recovery 4%. Go. Researchers were sent to transcribe the recursive chant repeated by the Hiss entity. In the interest of safety, this was done with a non-aggressive floating Hiss entity. However, no distinction between the repeating phrase and the one repeated by the more violent Hiss entities has been observed. The purpose of this repeating string of words. Is this how the Hiss corrupts individuals? Does the chant produce a physical effect? Is it a message, an incantation? We're able to record a first-hand recitation of the chanting. See the corresponding audio record. Refer to file redacted for. Alright, seems.
See you later, Jesse.
It's ridiculous. Pope's grasping at straws.
Why? If hiss is a frequency, then why couldn't it vibrate?
Only the one outfit. Another personal mod. After 15 more.
Physiology. It would explain
Think
the
about
hair
it.
loss.
The precision that would require is unthinkable.
I just want to throw someone. Alright. That's a good way to clear a room, I think. Ah, just threw him back to where he came from. Research, personal protection. Alright, where do I have to be? Executive sector. Go to parapsychology. Parapsycho. Okay. Fast travel to Psychology. Okay, we're going. And I can't die. Final thing before I log off. I gotta not die. Carefully. Ever so carefully not die. I get some sort of reward for my not death. Call it life. Life. It's good. Research para. What? Was it all about not dying, or was it about protecting people? It was about protecting people, and I failed to do it. Well, hypnosis lab.
I see it. Another object of power? They're just standing there, mesmerized by it.
Yeah, but I want it. Ah. Guess that's how we're gonna do it. You can see it. So thick. Getting a little better at these puzzles.
Please state your name for the record.
Paul Warren, astronaut, first class.
And you are aware that exposure to the astral plane can result in death, disability, personal injury, corporeal untangling, cognitive collapse, loss of ego, and partial to full dementia?
Yeah. I am.
And you acknowledge that your use of the astral conduit, aka the X-ray light box, is purely voluntary?
Yes, I do.
Perfect. Your suit is good? Yeah. Okay, you're all set. Open the door for Mr. Warren, please.
I'm gonna interact. Interacting. I wanted enemies at low health to be seized. I did. I wanted it. I'm gonna have to sneeze the day now. Shoot! Have I been up down here for 2 hours? That's great. What? Flying, leaping, hopping, jumping. Achoo! What? What? You can't beat me over the face like that. I didn't even see you coming. You're like, crack. Get an early start on this, shall we? Oh, it snuck right up behind me and started blasting me in the back. I heard boo and knew I should turn around. Oh, let's try to live and let others live as we would hope we would be living. As it is, though, I'm just gonna try and survive. Yep. I've been bound. I get the control thing. Which makes sense, because this is a control point! And mod, 3 ability points. This is great. Did everyone die? They all just died.
Their brains were fried when I took over the object.
That's it. I'm done. I'm out. I died too many times. I thought it was a quick escape. I just want to throw bodies left, right, and center, but I couldn't. And now I'm done. But not before we get a little bit of our raid time. You're ready, raid time. You must raid. Creator dashboard. So, this has been a wonderful been having a great time here, hanging out, doing my thing. I appreciate for my one viewer or more that I may have. Find someone to raid, huh? These followers, you know what? Joe the Schmo, he needs a raid. Let's start that raid for J-Mo the Schmo or Jamo. Gonna be a good raid for him, I think. We're just gonna drop in, check out that channel, yo. Where you at, Schmo? Hello there. Great. Now let's make sure that we can actually see who I'm reading. Happy day. We've got that go to. doing my raid thing. People are usually happy about that. I like to drop people a couple of bits. Just a couple. There we go. Hello there. Posture check with your 500. Aha. Okay, well that's cool. Back to the chat. I don't know how many bits I just cheered there. I think I tried to do a few more. Boom. Get them some chat love. Yeah, Raptor. Cool. Alright, so if anyone's following me, make sure to follow Joe Schmo. He's doing his thing now. I'm hopping up out of here. Leave you with peace, love, and everyone have a great day, you know? Try and take care of your own personal self. I got invited out. I might have a no bones day and just like hanging out, be on the low key. Toodaloo, crew. Goodbye. Happy Halloween.